So, hello, beautifuls and beloveds. We are encroaching upon Christmas.
Yeah.
We're muchly looking forward to it. I think this is what, the 21st of December?
Yeah, that's right.
It's the 21st of December. So, hi, Dance Warriors. How are you? We were doing a little bit of a luau Christmas, pre-Christmas. I don't know what we're doing. It's just fun. Let's just put it that way. I have an itch. Okay. Thank you very much for, where's my antlers? There they are. Sending me my antlers. I get some amazing, funny, crazy, kooky gifts. Gotta love it. I guess it was inspired by my sharing my Blitzen story. Do you know about my Blitzen story?
Yeah, right.
Okay, I gotta share this again, just really quick. You good with that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my special guest today.
Hello.
Isn't he handsome? Super J.
Mm-hmm.
We're rocking it. Okay, so what is my Blitzen story? This is a laughing riot. It was to me anyway. So I had a teacher. We all have those teachers that just don't really like us for whatever reason. They have issues, right? So one year, I think I was fourth grade. And I had this teacher that was she was very artistic, but a little too much, you know, those types. And I totally think that this person just was just a little out there. And other things too, but I won't say. So we did plays every year. I went to the same school. And this year, or that year, we were doing a Christmas play.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a take on Santa Claus. Like, so not novel, right? And I knew that she was going to put me last anyway. And I really didn't want to get involved with it. But I also didn't want to be put on the bench with Doug and Eugene and have to write some kind of lame report. So I'm like, okay, I'll participate. And I was listening for all the roles, and she's like, who wants to be this? Who wants to be that? As if I wouldn't have known and everybody else wouldn't have known at the time that the teacher's pets were going to get the main characters, you know, the most amazing, supposedly, actors, dancers, singers, right? All right, well, like, whatever. So I just wanted to get through that year, you know. It's almost Christmas break. Oh, by the way, this is copyright, guys. You take any of my stuff and you're in big trouble. Okay, so I'm there watching her cast the play. By no surprise, the favorites get the top roles. And she was casting the reindeer. And I'm like, the qualifications. You had to sing and you had to dance well. And like, that's my ticket. They had small parts, so it's like, okay, I knew I was going to get a small part anyway and putting back, and so I might as well do it on my own terms, right? Mm-hmm. So it was going down the line: Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner. So I'm hearing them all get cast and people raising their hands, and I'm like, you know what? This is the last role, and if I don't accept it, I'm gonna have to sit on the bench with Doug and Eugene and write a report, which I really didn't want to do. And I'm like, well, do I even want to play a reindeer? Do I? So I thought I would do an object lesson for myself and others. And I raised my hand. She's like, who wants to be Blitzen? And nobody was raising their hands. You know, Doug and Eugene already didn't want to have anything to do with this cockamamie thing. And, you know, I just couldn't let my inner thespian not participate. That was going to be on my terms. So I raised my hand. I'm like, oh, great, I'm Blitzen. What the is a Blitzen? So, like a good steward, and you know how curious I always am, and I do research on everything that I don't even understand and things I do understand because I want to learn.
So you didn't know what the reindeer names were at the time? Or?
I didn't know what they meant.
Oh, okay.
It means like thunder or lightning bolt god, or I don't know. There's somebody very fat. I forget now. You'd think I would remember after this whole story, but look it up, guys. You can figure it out for yourselves. Anyway, Blitzen. Oh, my ears are moving. So we had to make our own costumes. This is why I'm wearing these antlers, by the way, because it connects to the story. It's so cute. This is a DanceWarrior story. So to encourage you guys, and let me get back to that. You know what? I am so scattered today. So anyway, I said okay to Blitzen. I accepted the role. I didn't have to speak. A little bit of singing. I think we sang Jingle Bells and Harmony or something like that. It was really easy. And we had to do a little dancing. And I'm like, okay, I got this. I got this. And I mastered my part. I practiced. And I was so good. I was the best little reindeer Blitzen ever. And, excuse me. So, when we were doing the costume, you know, my mom always said to me, do not ever last minute the night before you need something for school, let me know. Give me plenty of heads up time. And I was like, I promise, Mommy, I promise. Right. So I was mortified that I had to play Blitzen because I was the last reindeer. I felt like I was letting my family down, you know. I come from, I have a Sicilian, Italian, French, German, Austrian tempers flared, let's just put it that way. And there was always this pride thing. It was hilarious. So I'm here playing Blitzen. And the night before, I'm doing my costume like my mom said not to. So she gets me a cute little brown skirt at a store and a brown, you know, turtleneck polo type long sleeve shirt. I was so cute. And brown tights, and I have my black ballet shoes, you know, because I was a little ballerina dancer, right? So it looked like little hooves. I was so cute. Oh no, I was so adorable. I was the cutest little reindeer. But again, also mortified at the same time because, you know, I knew I was never going to get the lead part, and I was more talented than the other girls. But you know how that all works. Suppression. I wonder why. So, and then the antlers, we had to cut them out of cardboard. You know how hard it is to get antlers or anything on your head to actually stand up on your head? You have to have like crazy glue, Mondo mounting stuff. Okay, I almost swore. I'm trying not to swear as much, guys. So, you know, these things, I give everybody credit to get. These are really on here too. You can feel like wires and everything, but it's so hard to get antlers to stay. So we have the cardboard, we're cutting out antler shapes, and then I have to put glitter on them, and because I was a girl reindeer, Blitzen, go figure. It's very masculine sounding to me, but I was a girl. So I had like little holly berries and leaves here. Oh my gosh, I was just so adorable. And this was the thing. See how tiny I am? I was always very tiny. I've always had a very, you know, dancer's body. So we had to put Blitzen on here, and my teacher cut the names out for everybody. And you can't just put, most of the kids just put their reindeer names right across the chest. I've got little, they're perky, but they're little. And at the time I didn't have anything. I was a very late bloomer. So my mom's like, she was swearing, first of all, because I let her know the night before. And yeah, don't do that, people. Don't let your parents know the night before. But it's like, how do you get Blitzen, which is what, a 7-letter name, to fit on this little body? I mean, I'm little now. I still probably couldn't fit Blitzen going across this chest. I mean, they're a healthy 32, 34B, whatever they want to be. But it's still, it's big. And so my mom was like, how am I going to, she was so mad. And I think it was my dad who came up with the idea. And, you know, of course, my dad had to make fun of me not having a chest, too. But an arc, you know, like a rainbow. So we put Blitzen, like a rainbow across my chest. So, like, Blitzen. It was funny. Yeah. Not really at the time, but kind of, sort of. And really, of course, now I think it's hilarious. So, that's not even the punchline, though. The punchline happens the night of the performance, which was, of course, the next day. I think it must have been a Friday. Isn't that typical? And it was a special performance after school, which, you know, it gets dark, especially back east. It's like, forget about it. It's dark very early. So we all of us kids, we were all so excited that we were at school at night. It was so cool. We were eating sugar, cookies, candy, you know, so we're all wound up. Can you imagine a whole bunch of little reindeer and elves running around? And so I was like, okay, you know, I'm just going to be humble about this and just do my part the best I can. You know, being last. I'm like, all right, whatever. But I was cute. I did my part perfectly. And what I didn't know at the time was that Doug and Eugene were my allies too. But there was somebody who had like a snowball cannon. It wasn't real snow. It was just that like confetti type snow, and it was really amazing. Well, the thing is, at the end of the play where us reindeer came out, you know, you have Santa, and I think we might have had Rudolph. I don't remember. I'd have to get in touch with my old friends. And they were coming out. We're coming out one at a time, and we come off the stage doing our little dance. It was so cute. And then they line up towards the end of the procession, I should say, and this big cannon, the snow cannon, takes out Santa and the first whole row of reindeers. And I'm like, this is great, and I'm just there by myself finishing the little reindeer dance. Meanwhile, everyone else gets taken out by a snow cannon.
Was that on purpose or accident?
I don't know. I never had the guts to ask who did it. But I'm like, that's really funny. So for all you Blitzens out there, you know, the Bible says the last shall be first and the first shall be last. Which is beautiful. I really never got any first anything. A couple times here and there, you know. And, you know, the Emmy nominations were, you know, always nice, and all these really cool things. We won a couple really prestigious awards too, but most of the time it was always, you know, put her in the back, put her in the back. Why? I didn't suck, obviously.
Yeah.
You know, some people just, they see themselves in me, and if I don't reach the impossible bar where they're wanting me to be, then they're like punish me, or maybe I'm really, really good and they get jealous. There's a whole bunch of myriad of, you know, answers to that. But anyway, for all you fellow Blitzens out there, no worries. Look at what happened with my life. I did pretty good considering, yeah, corporate call out for sure, huh? But no worries, guys. Okay, so that's a little story. I'm sorry I took really long telling it, but it's the holidays, you know that term, doing so much work and getting ready to enjoy. Oh my God, I can't wait to eat all that food.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you excited?
Yes.
Do you have a little Christmas tale to tell?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you've had a pretty mild, quiet
Yeah.
experience and upbringing. Anyway, so thank you for my little antlers. Like, it has a little princess crown, or should I say queen?
Mm-hmm.
I upgraded my crown, everyone, from princess to a queen, because I'm like, I have a princess heart, but queen, majesty, rulership, you know, I just, my husband decided it was time. Let's just put it that way. So anyway, it's just so, this is precious.
Yeah.
I love it. And my blonde, I got rid of it. I don't know. Did you like it?
It was okay.
It was okay?
It was okay. This is better.
You're like, okay. Yeah, I've got blonde streaks in my hair. Beautifuls and beloveds. And my mom used to just comb really thick bangs to cover it, because it's kind of like, it's at my temples to about here on both sides, and there's a stripe with my natural hair color, and I'm like, I didn't like getting teased. I still have it. I never outgrew it. You could tell how much I was hiding it, and then, you know, the whole Farrah Fawcett wing style, when that was really big. Do you guys remember that? There's certain hairstyles you can wear and you can hide it. And then I wasn't allowed to dye my hair when I was younger, but I was allowed to use like highlights or sun-in and stuff like that if I wanted to. And, you know, I didn't want to look like a skunk, or like that gremlin stripe, you
Yeah.
know, with it was like or a reverse skunk, however that works.
Yeah.
I was like, I didn't want that. Did you know that was part of some of my nicknames? Skunk, actually Flower, you know, from the cartoon character Flower was a skunk.
I did not know this.
Yeah. Yeah. Being a kid, it, you know, who would resist the opportunity to tease somebody about that?
Mm-hmm.
Not that that really bothered me. I mean, as a kid, now I don't care. It's a funny little story, right? Oh my God, I've got so many anecdotes. Anyway, for all you Blitzens out there, if you're last, don't worry about it. You'll get your turn. Just kind of do what I did. Rejoice sometimes in taking a back seat and watching the show happen, because I actually got a little bit of a solo because of that. Well, I wasn't going to not dance. I was the only one left standing.
Yeah.
It's so funny. Okay. Okay, so here's the Red Ribbons book series. There's how many? 7? 9? 8?
I thought it could have been 7 or 9.
Okay, something like that. But, you know, get this, it's really a beautiful, beautiful story. I love, see this was drawn, fashioned after me, and it has my blonde streaks in it.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, I covered it. I don't have orange hair. If you see any pictures with me with orange hair or copper hair, that's not my hair color. Photographers actively, I found out some of them wanted my hair a different color. We kind of find out a little bit why. Because I'm like, wait a minute, because we took video and photos. We always do that. Guys, it's always good to take video and photos of your photo shoots, because it's documentation, so nobody can pull any fast stuff, you know. And we're like, well, it rendered the right color on our little stupid camera. Why didn't it, you know? We know why. It's really a stupid reason, you know. But
Yeah.
this is my hair color, guys. I don't know, I like it.
Mm-hmm.
I want it. Obviously. So, yeah. Alright, so I'm going to take these little antlers off because we're going on to a much more serious subject. Okay, so for your dance warriors out there, that was something I wanted to share, just so you can take heart, you know. Let not your hearts be troubled. That's a scripture, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So let not your hearts be troubled.